So here we are outside. It's a bit of an experiment, so I'm hoping you can hear me all right. I'm not using the headset, just using a separate microphone, so I'm hoping everything's going to be working. We'll start, just a quick thumbs up if you can hear me. Thumbs up, yes, I'm getting at least one thumbs up. I've got a tiny little screen as well on my laptop, so it's all experimental today. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up. So here's our first section. We're going to do a warm-up, and I just want you to follow what I'm doing. Okay, so no music today either. We've just got the sound of the birds in the trees and the traffic on the North Circular. Okay, so have a little roll of the shoulders. Loosen up those shoulders. Rolling the shoulders forwards, lift, roll forwards. Fantastic. Now we're going to roll the shoulders backwards, lift and roll them back. Fantastic. Now, just want you to roll your shoulders back and look up and breathe in. Roll your shoulders forwards, breathe out, look down. We'll just do that a few times, nice and relaxed. So, nice and slowly roll your shoulders, look up, roll your shoulders and look down. Fantastic. Roll your shoulders back, look up, roll your shoulders forwards, look down. We're going to do this twice more. Roll your shoulders back, up, roll your shoulders forwards, look down. Let your head hang down. Roll back, look up, roll forwards. Now just rotate your body, let your arms hang loose. Just rotating side to side. Really relaxed today. Nice and slowly. Turning your body. Turn your head, look behind you as well. And a little sway side to side, gently side to side, loosening up your back. Fantastic. Let's work on the right shoulder. I want you to do big circles with your right hand. So, with your right arm, in fact. So, big circles with your right arm. Rotating forwards. Just let it relax, let it go. And then change it to figure of eight. So we're just like a figure of eight on its side. Again, just looping round, loosening up that shoulder. Nice and relaxed. Let's do the other side. So start off with big circles on the other side. And figure of eight, looping round. And keeping it relaxed. Fantastic. So what we'll do now is we'll push up onto the toes. Can you see my feet? Not sure. Push up onto your toes, arms up. Right up onto your toes, and then we're going to lower the feet down, bring your arms back behind you, and then push up again. And just breathe out as you lift. Pushing up onto those toes. Getting those legs moving. Five more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And give it a shake out. Shake it all out. Excellent. So we're going to move on to our first sequence. So let me just show you what we're going to do. This is not going to tell you much, but we're going to do a standing sequence. Okay, so this is going to be our first standing sequence. We have done this before, but I'll just run through it first, just to show you. So, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. We're going to exhale into our chair position. Okay, we're going to inhale, arms to the front. Exhale into squat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Then we're going to do our twist up to one side. Then we're going to bring the arms up and back into our neutral position. So that's the whole sequence. And we're going to do once going up one side and then going up the other side. So if you're ready, follow me. And we'll go through this really slowly to start with. Okay, so first of all, through your nose, take a deep breath in, raise your arms up. Exhale, lower yourself down into a chair pose. Just slight bend of the knees, stick your bum out, keep your back upright, concave lower back. Perfect. Now we're going to straighten out the legs and bring the hands in front, clasp the hands together and into squat. So a little bit deeper this time, down into the squat position. Hold this for a few seconds. Take a couple of deep breaths. Now stand up, bring your arms up. Fantastic, and then into forward fold. At this point, keep the knees locked, keep the knees straight and just hang down. Just let your whole body just hang loose. Let your head hang down, let your arms hang loose, and just let yourself go. Each time you exhale, just go a little bit lower down if you can, with your breathing. Now, if you can put one hand on the floor, that's amazing. But if you can't, like me, it doesn't matter. Just grip hold of your leg with your hand, and with the other hand we're going to twist up and up to the sky. It really is sky today. I can see the sky. It's blue, it's beautiful. Couple of deep breaths in this position. Nice rotation of your upper back. Let's bring the hand down. Stand up, inhale. Arms down, exhale. And that's our whole sequence. So let's just do that through a few times. Next time we do it, we're going to do the other side, So let's do it through and we'll twist to the other side this time. So again, nice and slowly. Arms up, breathe in. Keep the arms in the air, slight bend of the knees into our chair position. Hold it for a few seconds. Just keeping the tension on those muscles in your legs. Okay, we're going to straighten out the legs slowly, bring the hands in front, clasp the hands together, and right down into our squat. And we're going to hold this here. Hold this for a few seconds. Fantastic. Slowly, slowly stand up. Arms up into forward fold. And again, we're just going to hold this position. Hang loose. Let your back stretch out. Let your hamstrings stretch out. Lower your fingertips towards the floor. You might find you're a bit closer to the floor this time as we stretch and loosen up those back muscles. Now grip the leg with the other hand. We're going to do the opposite side this time, so stretch up, hand up towards the sky, Doesn't matter, the leg that you're holding on to, doesn't matter if that knee bends a little bit, don't worry. Rather get a nice twist in your back. Very good for opening out the vertebrae, letting those discs breathe. Okay, come back down. We're going to bring the arms back up and back down in front. So we're going to do that whole sequence through a few more times, but we're going to just go a little bit quicker through the sequence. Yeah, so follow my speed. I'm going to just turn sideways on for this so you can see from the side what I'm doing. Yeah, so breathe in, arms up. Breathe out into chair pose. Breathe in, stand up, arms up. Breathe out into squat. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, twist up. Breathe out, back down, just let it hang. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, arms down. Straight into the next one. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, chair. Breathe in, arms in front. Breathe out, squat. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. Twist again. Arms down. Bring the arms up. And bring the arms down. 2 more times, last twice, so 1 more time each side, yeah. So finally we'll go a little bit quicker again. Okay, a little bit quicker through the sequence. So breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, forward fold, breathe out. Twist up and down. Stand up, arms down. 1 more time the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Twist up as we breathe in. Come down as we breathe out. Stand up. And arms down. Perfect. So let's take 1 minute's break, and then I'm just going to check up that everyone's seeing me, hearing me okay, and that the system is working before we move on. So, quick thumbs up, guys, if everything is working so far. You can hear me, you can see me. Excellent. I'm getting some thumbs up. Brilliant. Let's carry on. I didn't change the cameras, it doesn't matter. We are going to do some sun salutations. So, sun salutation now, and hope you can see that okay. I'm guessing because I've got sunlight shining right into my screen so I can hardly see anything. The sun was fine before, and now the sun's moving round and it's shining onto the screen, so that was bad planning. What I should have done was checked at 4:30 yesterday to see what it was going to do. Right, I'm going to show you the sun salutation, and then we're going to go through it a few times. We're going to add in the tricep dip today. So I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to breathe out into forward fold. I'm going to breathe in, release the shoulders. I'm going to breathe out. I'm going to bring my feet back, and I'm going to come all the way down towards the floor and look up and stretch up into upward facing position. From here, we're going to push back into downward facing position. We're then going to be doing a big step forwards up into forward fold, stretch, I'm up, and arms down. Okay, so that's the sequence. That's the sequence we're going to do today. We're not going to do any of the lunges or anything else. We're just going to do sun salutations. So, if you're ready with me, we'll do it together. And we'll go quite slowly to start with. Okay, and we'll do some options on the way. So, inhale, arms up, stretch up. Exhale into forward fold. We should be able to go quite deep by now after all these weeks of doing this. Take a breath in, release the shoulders, breathe out. We're going to go all the way down, big step back, lower yourself down to the floor slowly, and then bring yourself up into our upward facing position. Nice contraction of your lower back. We're going to push back into downward facing position. Hold it for a few seconds. Oh, that's nice. Don't worry if your heels aren't on the floor. You can push your heels towards the floor. That will give you a little stretch through those hamstrings. Push your shoulders back. Now we're going to step forwards, nice big step forwards. If you need to assist with your hand, like we did a couple of weeks ago, that's going to help you bring your foot all the way forwards. Then we're just going to hang down again into our forward fold, stretch down. Fingers are almost on the floor again. And then stand up. And back into neutral position. We're going to do 3 or 4 more of those, yeah? So it's up to you how fast you go. You can follow my speed or you can just go through at your own pace. I don't mind. We'll do 3 or 4 minutes of this and you just keep going through the sequence as slowly as you like. Any point that you feel feels nice, that you're getting a nice stretch, like I'm feeling here, you can just hold that and enjoy that position. You don't have to move on too quickly. There's a couple of positions in this that give you a really nice stretch that you can just hold and just feel the stretch increase. And then when you're ready, you move on. Going into downward position. I'm going to try and push myself back, pushing those heels down. They're nowhere near the floor yet, but one day we'll get there. Fantastic, let's keep going, let's keep going. I'm going to add a little jump in. This is optional, this is up to you. When we get down, we can do a little jump back and jump forwards. It's entirely up to you. So when I'm in forward fold and I exhale, I can add a little jump back with both feet into plank. Before I do my tricep dip and upward facing. And the same thing if you're in downward facing position and you want to jump both feet forwards together, absolutely fine. Optional, of course. I'm going to do 2 more. I'm going to do 2 more. So whatever speed you're going at, you've got as long as it takes me to do 2 more. to my last one now. So I'll talk this one through again. I'm going to breathe in as I bring my arms up. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, release your back and shoulders. Breathe out all the way down into plank. Tricep dip, we bring the chest down to the floor, and then we push up into upward facing position. Push your hips right back, push back, let your shoulders go right back, head between your arms, legs straight if you can. Hold for a few seconds. Then step or jump forwards, back into forward fold with your legs straight. Let yourself hang for a few moments. Breathe in, arms up, breathe out, hands down, and release. Wow. All the things I forgot to bring outside. Could have been, it was a towel that was the most important. I haven't got a towel to wipe myself down, but no matter. We'll take 1 minute break after that sun salutation. I need to see what the time is. I've got no idea of time today. Normally the music guides me, but let's just do that. Everybody okay so far? Excellent. I can't hear you. I've turned your microphones off and I can't see any way of turning them back on again. Okay. Zoom's changed. Yes. Okay, so no matter. We'll take 1 minute. We'll just take a drink of water. And we'll move on. So I can't see anything on this screen now. The sun's right onto the screen. So we're going to do a standing sequence. Can't. It's here somewhere. So there we go. Another standing, same card actually as before. Another standing sequence. Okay, so I hope you can see that. I feel like I'm working blind here. I've got light shining onto all the screens. Never mind. We're going to start this one with the feet really wide, feet parallel to start with. That's our first position. Then we're going to turn the toes out to 90 degrees on one foot and bring the hands up and push forwards into position one. Okay, think about stretching out. Okay, bring those hips as low as you can. Okay, from position one, we're going to bring this hand underneath and twist up into position two. From position two, we're going to take this hand onto your thigh and we're going to push up with the other hand towards the sky. We're then going to take this hand behind your back and stretch out. This one is a really good stretch. Think about pushing that knee and that hand as far out as you can. Fantastic. We're then going to straighten out the legs and do a second twist with straight legs. And then we're going to bring the arms back up and change sides, and then we do everything on the other side. Is that okay? So if you're ready, we'll start now and we'll do that same sequence through 3 or 4 times each side. So feet nice and wide, turn the toe to the outside, 90 degrees, and we're just going to bend that front knee, pushing forwards, arms up horizontal. And think about stretching out as far as you can. You'll get a really good stretch under into your inner thigh here. Really good stretch. hold for a few seconds. Now take this hand underneath. You can bring that hand down quite close to the floor if you can, hands together, and then twist up. The hand that's in the air now goes onto your thigh. You bring the other hand up. Maintain that bend in that front leg. This hand goes behind the back. You stretch out. Then we straighten out the legs. Again into our second twist. Come back up and change sides. Rotate your feet round one at a time, and we go the other side. Stretch out. Ooh, fantastic. Hold for a few seconds. And down, hands together, twist up. Hand onto your thigh, other hand comes up. Hand that's on your thigh goes behind your back, reach out. So I'm going to try and touch that wall. Nearly there, nearly there. Next time we'll touch. Straighten out your leg, hand down, twist up. Hand down, back out, turn again. We're going to go through the whole thing the other side again. A couple more times each side, I think, twice more each side. So let's go into our push forwards. Twist up. Hand behind, reach out. Straighten the leg, twist up again. And down. Start all over again. Let's turn again. Back to the other side again. Ooh, feels sort of good. Try and get that hand up vertical. Onto the thigh. Other hand comes up. I like this bit. Other hand comes up. Maintain that stretch of that thigh. Reach out. Oh, I'm nearly on that wall. Oh. Nearly. Straighten out the legs. Twist up. Yeah, those legs should be straight. Just noticed mine wasn't quite straight. Okay. So we're going to do two more. One this side, one this side. So let's go through it a little bit quicker. Into our first twist. Hand down, hands together, twist up. Onto your thigh. Other hand comes up, behind your back, stretch out, straighten your legs, hands together and then twist up. Bring your hands back together, arms out, change sides, forwards. Hand down, hands together, twist up. Hand onto your thigh, other hand goes up, behind your back, reach out, straighten your leg, and down, twist up. Sweat's running into my eyes, never mind. Back out. And bring both toes in, so we're now facing forwards, and bring your hands down. Now, while we're here with our legs nice and wide, we're just going to do a couple of forward folds. So I want you to bring your arms up and into a forward fold with your feet wide. Let your head hang down. Fingertips towards the floor or on the floor. If you can get your hands onto the floor, that's amazing. Just let yourself hang for a few seconds. Take a couple of breaths each time you breathe out. Sink down a little bit more. You're just going to hold it here for a few seconds. Now, just take both of your hands across to one leg. Both of your hands across to one side, from the middle, across to one side, onto that hand. Keep both legs straight and just creep those fingers down the leg towards your ankle. Unless your hands are already on the floor, in which case just hold that stretch. Release, bring your body back to the middle. Stay in the middle position just to readjust, stretch down again. A couple of deep breaths. And we're going to go across to the other side now. Hands onto the other leg, leg straight. Roll your hands down towards your ankle. Release, bring your hands towards the middle, stand up, stretch up, and hands down. Fantastic. Take 1 minute. Well, let's see if I remembered the last caption card. How are we for time? Perfect timing. We are going to do some stretches. Can't find it. Here we go. Finally, here we go. We're going to finish with some stretches and some nice slow breaths. So I'm going to get down onto the floor for this. So we'll do our cat and cow stretch first. So we do this pretty much every week, so you should know exactly what you're doing. We're going to arch the back up into our cat stretch, tummy down, head up, and into our cow. I just want to go backwards and forwards between those two positions nice and slowly, from cat to cow, working at your own speed. Breathing deeply each time. Long deep breaths. Breathing through your nose all the time. And then we're going to just take the hips back onto your heels into child's pose. Sit right back. Stretch your hands out in front, bring your chest down towards the floor. Sweep those fingers forwards on the floor so we stretch out the arms, pushing the shoulders forwards, stretching your hands out as far as you can. Then back up, walk your hands back towards your knees, kneel up. Now, just going to do a little stretch while we're on the floor. I want you to bring one foot forwards and push that front knee forwards. So the other foot is on the floor, sorry, the other knee is on the floor, and we're just going to do one final little twist round. Take your hand across your leg and twist your body. Hold for a few seconds. So we're going to change legs now, so one leg back, the other leg forwards, push forwards, get a nice little stretch, back upright, and we're going to take the opposite hand across the leg, and we're going to twist round. And release. And from here, stand up. Finally, have a little roll out of your shoulders, just like we did right at the beginning. And backwards. And a little twist. And we're going to wake the body up again now. A little shake out, vigorous shake out of the hands. Shake out of the legs. Stamp your feet on the floor. And give yourselves a big round of applause. Very well done. Very good work, everybody. Well done. Okay, cool. I'm going to sit down now. I need to sit down after all that.